Have you ever wanted to learn Python programming but didn't know where to start? Python is a versatile and widely used programming language, renowned for its simplicity and readability. Its elegant syntax and dynamic typing make it an ideal language for beginners seeking to dip their toes into the vast ocean of programming. Python is a powerful tool, serving a multitude of functions across various domains. It's not just confined to one area but spans across web development, data science, artificial intelligence, and more. Its versatility and simplicity have made it a preferred choice among tech giants and startups alike. Whether you want to build a dynamic website, analyze large datasets, or develop the next cutting-edge AI model, Python can be your tool of choice. It's a language that opens up a world of possibilities, making it a great starting point for anyone eager to learn programming. So, ready to embark on this programming journey? First things first, you need to set up your Python environment. To begin, navigate to the Python website and download the latest version of Python. It's a straightforward process, just like installing any other software. Now let's talk about integrated development environments, or IDEs for short. These are tools that provide facilities for software development. When it comes to Python, there are numerous IDEs to choose from, and the choice depends largely on your personal preference. Some popular options include PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, and Visual Studio Code. Once you have Python and your chosen IDE installed, it's time to launch Python. In your IDE, look for a way to create a new Python file. Once you have that open, you can write your first line of code. Type in print hello world, and then run your code. And voila! You've just created your first Python program. Congratulations! You're now ready to start coding in Python. Now that you're set up, it's time to get familiar with some basic Python syntax and concepts. First, let's talk about Python's syntax. Python is unique for its use of indentation to define blocks of code. Where other languages might use curly braces, Python uses whitespace. This makes the code clean and easy to read. Next up, we have variables. Variables in Python are like containers that store data. They can hold different types of data like integers, strings, or even complex data structures. Speaking of data types, Python has several built-in data types like integers, floats, strings, and lists, among others. Now let's dive into operators. In Python, we have arithmetic operators for math operations, comparison operators to compare values, and logical operators to combine conditional statements. They are the building blocks of any Python program. Moving forward, let's talk about control structures. These are the statements that control the flow of your program. The simplest control structure is the if-else statement, which allows your program to make decisions based on certain conditions. Then, we have loops. The for loop is used when you want to repeat a block of code a certain number of times, and the while loop continues as long as a certain condition is true. Last but not least, we have functions. Functions are reusable pieces of code. You write them once and then call them anywhere in your program. This helps keep your code dry, which stands for don't repeat yourself. Functions in Python are defined using the def keyword, followed by the function name and parentheses. With these fundamental concepts under your belt, you're well on your way to becoming a Python programmer. Scene script. Let's take a moment to recap what you've learned today. We've embarked on a fascinating journey into the world of Python programming, starting from the very basics. We've set up your Python environment, paving the way for you to explore and create. We've touched upon Python's basic syntax, introducing you to the language's unique structure and style, and we've delved into the fundamental concepts of programming, providing you with the foundation needed to understand and develop Python scripts. But remember, this is just the beginning. The best way to cement your newfound knowledge is by applying it. Try to code every day, even if it's just a few lines. Start with simple projects, gradually increasing complexity as you grow more comfortable. This hands-on approach will not only help you retain information better, but also improve your problem-solving skills. Remember, becoming proficient at Python, like any skill, takes time and practice, so keep coding. So,